Okay, and we are live. Welcome along, everybody, to the Ultimate Formula. We are with TUF2 tonight, round 8 in Russia. It's a race I'm extremely excited to be watching tonight. Just as a recap for those that were tuning in on Monday night and witnessed the stream going down, Kachau lost his Wi-Fi and Luca ended up picking up the victory ahead of Julian. Dobby came in at P3 and Risa in P4, so much needed win for Luca in the championship fight there. And it's nice tonight to actually get to the stream on time with not putting myself on mute like I did last week. So we're already off to a better start than we were last week. So yeah, a couple of boys wishing each other good luck already. As Shay and Pricey are the first two on track. Shay does have a quali band, so we will just be putting in, locking in his setup. Pricey, of course, will be doing a run, and he's come out on the medium tyre to start off with, as is a few others. TT, Stu. Just to give you a little lowdown of the current championship standings, after Kachau took yet another victory, his 4th in 5th races last week in Italy. He's currently sitting at 128 points. There's a big gap then of 37 points to Weavesy in P2 and Jeeves with 84 in P3. Pricey down on 71 in P4 and Shay down in 5th with 56. So yeah, some big gaps already forming. Kachau could wrap the championship up in France next week. But for now, let's get on board with Pricey. He slowed down on the last corner to try and get a nicer run through the last corner. DRS activated. Turn 1 is a big swooping corner. As we come down the straight, try and take as much of the curb on the left hand side, and right on turn 2 you've got to come back on yourself a little bit. 3 is a short corner, but 4 is a long left hander. And then we try and take as much curb as we can through 5, very aggressive in the exit. 6 is the same, take as much curb as you can, and then aggressive on the exit. Watch you don't invalidate it by going wide. Oof, and you can take as much corner as you can there, but you can invalidate pretty easy. We've got a double left-hander. And again, we're going to take as much curb as we can, be aggressive as we get into the DRS straight down the back end. As we climb through 12 and 13, which are swooping corners. 14 is a hard braking zone. Again, you've got to come back on yourself. And 15 can be tricky if you get on the power too early. Keeps it nice and tight there. 16 is 16 years uphill, and 17 can be a nightmare again on the exit. You don't want to put the power down too early. Dash then to the penultimate corner of 18. Ooh, nearly goes wide, and then into 19. Try and attack that exit as much as you can to get yourself a nice lap then. So 131 so far, 131.3 so far for Pricey. A couple of guys on a lap. Kachau is coming around the last sector as Trundles puts in a 32 flat. Here's Kachau, and he does a 30.3, so a second quicker than Pricey then on the softs. Quinn's popped himself up in the 4th. Kills is in the final sector. We'll stay on board with this in a minute. As Jag goes P2 with a 31.3. Around turn 18 for Kills, and then 19 comes on you quite quick. When Kills just in behind Weavesy, then Weavesy pops himself in a P2 with a 35, and Kills does a 38. We've got Wheelie's gone P6. This is his debut tonight. New driver to the grid following the replacement of Nellis. Pakigam's gone in 8th too, currently 9th again on mediums as well. Where's Jeeves at? He's invalidated, so we'll wait and see if he goes for another one or just pops in. TT is also invalidated, as is Misha. Back marker and Woods on a couple of laps. Let's have a look at Duty then. Comes around turn 4. Ooh. Looks like he just took too much curb there. Through 5 he goes purple into the first sector. Such a fast first sector. Yellow flags ahead. Just gone green, car slowing down. This track, of course, is an absolute nightmare for time penalties. Would not be surprised to see a disqualification this evening. Duty's got to be careful here. He looks like he's coming up to quite a few cars. Maybe he can pick up a toe from a couple of them. There's Stu moving out of the way. Prakigam also, there's another one coming into turn 14 now. So we'll have to get out of the way. As Duty goes purple as well through sector 2. This is a quick lap so far from Duty. We know he is a certain track specialist. And has he run out of fuel or? Oh my god, he was on such a good lap, man. He went purple through the first 2 sectors and he runs out of fuel. Well, that's fuel management for you. If you're absolutely putting your car to the lowest fuel that you can, you've got to manage that outlap. Woods retires and Jeeves puts himself up in a P3. Sorry we missed that one, so that's a 136. So 2 tenths so far then between Kachow and Weavesy at the top. Jeeves, as ever, right behind his brother. Kills got himself up in the P4, and then we've got Jag and Pricey so far on the mediums that expected maybe to put a set of softs on to try and get further up the grid. It is an easy one stop in Russia, so we should see soft medium or medium soft for the guys who maybe start outside the top 10. But of course, safety car can change all that. Let's have a look further down the grid. We've got Waitsy currently in P14. He's round 2 and 3, very nicely indeed. Into 4, try and stay as close to this curb as you can. There we go, and he's purple. Oh, but he takes way too much of a risk through 6, cuts the corner, and that's another invalidation for Waitsy, so he needs to get back. And we've got a few cars there just letting each other past, which is really nice, but no one was on a fast lap, so away to go. Back marker's on a lap. He's coming through the final corner now. Maybe he's just starting, is he? Or is this the fast lap? No, it's the fast lap. He's gone P7 with 1:31.5. So a big lap from Davey. And I wonder if Waitsy will do another lap or whether he'll just pop in and chuck a fresh set of softs on. Let us know in the chat, guys. Who's your poll predictions? Who's your polling predictions? As ever, get them in. Might need a bit of love from the stream tonight. Get your questions in. Are you watching Drive to Survive? What do you think of it? And Waitsy has gone for another lap then, so let's see how he does. ERS activated through turn 1. This is where we will see most of the overtakes tonight. Big braking, and as I said, back on yourself through 2 and 3, and he clips the curb, and that's another lap down the drain for Waitsy. And that's a massive shame. Ooh, he's on a lap. Let's have a look. Back marker's coming back in. I think Trundles is on a lap. Let's have a look. He's just a little bit down currently on his fastest lap. Where he goes. DRS activated as he comes around 13, and then 14. Hard braking. Ooh, overshoots. And then compromises his exit on 15. Let's have a look. How he gets through 16 and 17. They are absolute nightmare corners. But he seems to deal with it pretty well. And he runs out of ERS just at the end of his lap. Trundles crosses the line, does improve by 2.5 tenths with a 31.7, puts himself up to P8. So, very nice lap from Trundles. He will have enough time for another one. There's 3 races after tonight, so we go to France next week, then we've got Japan, and the season finale will be in Spain. Pricey did chuck softs on, as did Stu as well. I think Misha also set his fast lap on softs. Let's have a look at the boys at the front. So Kachow has invalidated his lap. Weavesy's coming around 4 now. Takes 5 nice. And look at that time. He's improved by 1,000th of a second, but gone fastest of everyone through sector 1. That's incredible. And Pricey puts himself P1 with a 132. So he's improved massively by 1.1 seconds. He's got a 10th quicker than Kachow. We'll see the gap now, see if Weavesy can find those 3 tenths that he needs. He's currently just shy of 2 tenths. Locks up on the exit of 14. Let's have a look. Around the last corner. Looks like a nice lap from Weavesy, and he does improve by 2 tenths, but it's not quick enough to dislodge Pricey at the moment from pole position. Duty put himself up in a P5, so he missed his eventual lap. We've got Jeeves now, who's just gone fastest in the second sector. Yes, Dreamsy's saying it might be boring, but I'm going to say Kachow on pole. Yeah, he's really proving hard to beat at the moment. And here we go then, 18, 19, last corner. Jeeves, what's he got? It is an improvement of just shy of a 10th and a half. Puts himself up at a P4. Well, stays P4, sorry, but it is an improvement. Yes, Kachow's currently winning the championship by 37 points, I believe, from Weavesy, and Shay's going for kills for Paul. No bias whatsoever there. Jag has invalidated, Trundles is invalidated. Let's have like a wheelie. I think maybe this is an in-lap because he's not got much ERS left. We got someone just put a lap in, I think that was Stu going up into P8. Come on, Waitsy. No pressure, the stream's on you. Keep it together. Come on, bro. So there's 32.7 through sector 1. But of course he's not got any... He hasn't set a fast time yet, so anything's going to be better than what he set so far. Oh my god, he took a lot of that corner, but manages to get away with it. I think Waitsy spent a lot of time practicing, maybe, so as optimize where he can cut, and he's gone purple in sector 2. Come on, Waits. Can he keep the final sector clean? Ooh, a little wobble, and he invalidates. Oh my god, right, get yourself back in the pits. You've got time for one more run. I'm not going to follow him on the next run. Let's have a look. I think Davey's on a lap. currently P9. And Div invalidates as well. Pratigam's invalidated, Quinn's on a lap. Let's have a look. Okay, takes 2 and 3 clean, doesn't carry too much speed, the 4's nice. And also pretty clean through 5. I do wonder if Quinn's invalidated, taking the corner. See, that's the margins. We've seen Waitsy take that, run over that curb, and he managed to get away with it, and Quinn's just taken probably just a fraction more of it, and it's cost him. Pricey and Kills are on their way out for their last runs. Jag, I think, is on his last run. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to cut, 80% of the corners, really, in Russia. You've got to be so careful, and yeah, we'd be saying every week, but most definitely in a track like Russia, penalties really will decide this race. It would not surprise me one bit if the winner eventually doesn't come first, if you see what I mean. TT's had enough then, he's retired. He's going to start at the moment from P17 at best. Only Waitsy can dislodge him from there. Prakigam's tired as well. So we'll finish this lap with Jag, we'll jump on board with Kills, and then we'll start having a look at the top 5 as well then, to see who's going to take pole for the Russian Grand Prix. Misha's retired as well, so a lot of the boys outside of the top 10 have packed it in. It's a nice lap so far from Jag, to be fair. Here we go. Around the last corner, improves by just shy of 3, and he goes P7. He does have enough time if he wants to do another run. Kills is invalidated. Where's Kills on track? Yeah, he's not going to have enough time to get back, so 6th is the best for Kills, and Pricey's retired. So I don't know whether Pricey's crashed. Weavesy has invalidated his lap. Oh, but it is his out lap. Okay, so Kachow. Let's have a look. So yeah, Jeeves is furthest along, so we'll start with him. Ooh, Pricey just getting out of the way. And Jag didn't go for a second run, so 7th will be the best he does. Batmarker's retired as well from P8. And Shay saying Pricey got a 5-place grid penalty. I didn't see that. So apologies guys, I missed that completely. And Jeeves then goes quickest of anyone through sector 2. He's got to find himself 3/10 and hope others don't improve around him if he wants to take a pole position tonight. We know he's got the pace. As Weavesy retires from P2. There we go, Jeeves, that's all you need to know. Your brother's retired, Pricey's retired. Can you improve and put this Williams back on pole? Let's have a look. No, he can't. He does improve again, but Kachow looks as if his quali's over as well. Yeah. Can Doody there? No, Doody's invalidated as well. So it's another race where the guys at the top have really lost it on their last runs, and Waitsy didn't manage to get another run in. So Pricey takes yet another pole in TUF2. I'd like to say it was an advantage for Pricey, but it never really seems to go that way. And I don't think first position is the best place to start from in Russia anyway, because you're going to give the boys a massive tow going down the pit straight. So he does have a 5 position grid penalty. So Weavesy will start from P1, Kachow will be P2, Jeeves P3, Doody will be P4, Kills will be P5, then we'll have Pricey in P6, Jag 7th, Backmarker 8th, Stu 9th, Trunders 10th, Mini-Meerkat God scrapes into the top 10. Then we got Wheelie, CH Max, Misha, Prakigam, Gwyneth, TT, Waitsy didn't manage to get a run in whatsoever. Woods also didn't get a run in, and Shea of course had a quali ban, so we're going to see Shea, Woods, Waitsy maybe try and get through the field. And yeah, that's quali done. Dobby saying good shout to win on pens. You wouldn't again. He's in some solid form at the moment. If Duty has a good start, it'd be interesting with the strip stream. Yeah, for sure. I think if you're Jeeves and Duty at the moment, you're in prime, and Kachow of course, you're really in a prime spot. I wouldn't like to be Weavesy starting from P1. Okay, I just want to do a mic test. Can you guys let me know if you can? You guys let me know if you can hear me, please. Because I just had a network error. There we go. Wicked. Thank you, boys. Thank you. So there we go then. So Weavesy and Kachow will start on the front of the grid. So yeah, Jeeves, Doody, Kills, Pricey. I fully expect these guys to attack. Doody will have the inside line, I think. So he's probably primed. If he can get in Kachow's slipstream, try and make a move on the inside maybe of turn 2. I'm just hoping after last week we were able to keep it clean, especially on lap 1. Of course it was pretty messy racing parts last week. Of course we have since seen footage and some of it was unfortunate, but the overall standard wasn't good enough and the boys are aware of it, and I'm sure they'll be looking to put that right tonight. So the top 13 and Shea have gone for softs, and the rest of the boys then from Misha down to Woods have gone for mediums. So an interesting split. I mean, the guys in 11th, 12th, 13th, I think that's a good decision. The boys in 14th and 19th, if there's an early safety car, maybe a bit compromised. And I don't want to talk too early, but we've had a full formation lap almost with not a single disqualification, so things are looking up. No, it doesn't happen often, no. Does not. Here we go then. So, 20 cars all lined up on the grid. And the countdown begins. 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're off. Get a terrible camera angle at the moment, but yeah, Kachow does seem to get a decent launch, as does Weavesy. Duty's already past Jeeves up into P3. Pricey's past Kills as well. As we have a look, Weavesy has defended on the inside, but Kachow's going to go around the outside. There's quite a few moves as we've got yellow flags in sector 1. Backmarker's dropped himself all the way back down to the back of the grid. Misha's had a problem as well as he's dropped down. Shea's already up in a P12. That's a massive start, and I'm not surprised one bit. As Pricey gets past Duty then on the inside. And Duty, does he get the move back? Let's have a look. Yes, he does. And Pricey's under pressure from his teammate, but sticks around the outside, goes wide. Can Jeeves come back at him? Jeeves now has to go around the outside of Pricey, and Pricey keeps the position. So there we go then. The top 3 were able to stay as they were through the first few corners. This is great from Weavesy to be able to defend that. Kills did drop a place, but he's on the back of Jeeves. Can he make a move? It looks like he's going to back out of this one. Ooh, as Jeeves gets really close to the back of his teammate. And Shea's already disposed of Mini Cat God as well, and he's up in the P11. Misha's making a move on Woods. It's an incredible start from Shea. Let's have a little look at the position changes just to keep you all in the loop. Where are we? There we go. So 9 places off the start. As this moves, Pricey's got himself. And Weavesy's at a moment, is he? Ah, it's the glitch. Sorry, guys. Losing my mind. So we'll come back to the position changes then, because at the moment this is all bugged. And I do believe Weavesy still is in the lead. Yeah, he is. Duty's ghosting. Well, everybody looks like they're ghosting, so I hope this is just a visual glitch. As we try and get this, obviously try and get our way south through this. Jeeves has gone purple through the first sector as he tries to get back at Pricey. And there's already a little gap forming between the top 6, and they're trying to drop Jag and Stu. The timing screen looks as if it's sorted itself. We did of course have a patch yesterday. And this bug has been going on for long enough. And the top 2 have already managed to drop Duty out of DRS range as well, so that's massive. These 2 could just pull each other along. Chow sets the fastest lap with a 1:34.9, and DRS is activated, but he's not close enough yet to Weavesy to make a move. We've seen some beautiful battles from these 2 so far this season, and I'd expect nothing less to see a few more battles tonight. Weavesy could do with someone catching up with Kachow, to be honest with you, because a 7-point swing just isn't enough for him at this stage of the season. As we get our first penalty of the evening on lap 3, so I didn't think it'd be too long. Woods, by the way, has come in and he's gone onto the softs, so the decision to start mediums wasn't a great one. Pricey looking interested in Duty, might have to wait for the next DRS zone, and Shea's lost a couple of places there to Mini Meerkat and CH Max, so it's a good start. Has come at a cost. Let's get back quickly then. Can Kachow get close enough? As Weavesy responds to Kachow's fastest lap from the last race and puts one in himself with a 1:34.9, and again creates a nice gap as Shea comes into the pits. So Shea's lost his front wing then, I think. So after that great start, he's at a moment, I think it must be a a wing change, and Pricey got past duty, so I'm sorry I missed that, guys. Pricey up in a P3. Okay, Mini can't apparently took his wing off, so I'm sure we'll be looking at that in the sewers as CH Max goes around the outside, and what a lovely move that is. He's put himself now up in a P11. Here we go then, Kachow looking a lot closer to Weavesy this time round. Again, he's got the DRS, but can't make a move. Can he stick to the back of him through this real tight last sector? Yeah, Weavesy looks to be managing those final few corners just a bit better at the moment than Kachow is. And he won't like the sight of that as Pricey sets the fastest lap with a 34.7. 2 seconds is the gap between Kachow and Pricey. And again, Kachow can't get close enough. But Jeeves is pretty close now to the back of Duty. And Jag has managed to pull himself closer to kills as well. Yes, Dreamsy saying, looks like Kachow is happy to stay behind for now and just save ERS and feel the wait for the right moment towards the end of the stint maybe. Absolutely. He's managing to, like you said, save the ERS, and he's still maintaining or pulling a gap to Pricey in behind. Of course, tyres won't really be an issue around here. The tyre wear is very good, so he can just wait for Weavesy to destroy his ERS by defending. We've got yellow flags in sector 2, and I think that's Pragigam, yeah, sector 3, sorry. Pragigam's in the wall. He'll have to turn that around quickly before he gets himself a disqualification. As we've got CH Max making a move on Wheelie Bin, and yeah, he gets it done. CH Max now into the points. As Parkigam comes into the pits, but he's another one that started on mediums, so the early pit stop's going to cost him. And to be fair, looking at it, Weavesy's actually managing his ERS pretty well himself as well. Kachow then very close. Does go purple in sector 2. But he's not pulling off any stupid moves at the moment. He's staying behind Weavesy through this final section. But Weavesy does seem very strong through these last few corners. And Woods is out. Where is Woods? We've got a safety car. Right, interesting time then. So Pricey, the top two had already gone past the pits, so a lot of these guys are already diving in, which is interesting. How are they going to maybe look to take these mediums, put on a set of mediums and take them to the end? Weavesy and Kachow, yeah, they're stuck behind a safety car. These guys have absolutely been done over here by this safety car. Everybody in behind managed to pit. Stu stayed out as well, so to be fair, they may be able to take these softs a few more laps longer. Quinn stayed out on his mediums as well, so he's currently gone for track position. Of course, he's going to do a longer stint and put on softs at the end, so he's in a good position at the moment, but does still obviously have to stop. As expected, Pricey and Duty have put on the mediums. The Williams boys did double stack, so Jeeves has lost out to Kills and Jag, so that's cost him a couple of places, which isn't great. Trunders and CH Max has also come in, as is Wheelie. TT's put on softs, so are we expecting 2 stops from here? Another stop? Shea stayed out, so of course he only put his mediums on a lap or 2 before. And interestingly, Waitsy, Backmarker, Misha and Prakigam, who's in the pits again, have all gone for hards. I mean, you would get mediums to the end here, so these hards are going to be so slow. Shall I do soft? Well, I'm a commentator, man. I'm not Jeff. You know, and Jeff would probably give you better advice than me. If I was Shay, I'd personally stay on medium tyre, and there we go then. So Quinn did come in, as did Kachow, and Weavesy decided to stay out. So Stu, Quinn and Kachow are all in. Of course they're all gonna lose track position. Kachow and Stu have gone for mediums, Quinn's gone for softs. Brundle's a commentator, he could have answered that. Yeah, of course, but Martin Brundle doesn't talk directly to the drivers during the race, does he? You know? I mean, I know there's boys listening in. I can give as much information as I can, but I don't want to completely favour one person over another. But if I'm being honest, if I was Quinn, I would have stayed out. He was in P4. Yes, he did have to stop, but now he's going to have to stop again, and he's down in P18. It's a strange pit stop, in my opinion, from Quinn. So Woods did cause the crash then. Weavesy's decided to stay out, which is interesting. Let's have a look. Tell him to go on wets. Yeah. Do a back marker. Chuck on the inters. So yeah, there's your winners and losers. Kachow has lost 13 places due to that safety car. What do you guys think? What would your strategy calls be right now if you were the likes of Shay? What do you think of Quinn's decision to come in? Do you think that was a mistake? Has Weavesy made a mistake by deciding to stay out? Did Kachow make a mistake by coming in? I tell you what, Pricey's absolutely primed right now, isn't he? We're going to go for another lap. Weavesy in the mud. Not sure why Weavesy stayed out. Softs are that much quicker. Yeah, I think you get about a second quicker, to be honest. But he would have been able, like, these boys will be taking these mediums to the end, so he's going to have to create a gap, which yeah, fresh mediums against 8 lap old softs, the gaps aren't going to be, the times aren't going to be too different, to be fair. Quinn made a mistake. Weavesy did good. He needs to show a lot of pace. Shea should stick it out to the end. Yeah, that's what I agree with that, Julian, to be fair. But Weavesy's going to have to create a massive gap here, to be honest with you. However, he will be pretty quick on that last stint when the boys' medium tyres are pretty old. And of course, don't forget, we're not halfway yet, so we're a third of the way in, so we've still got Pricey's bottle to look forward to. And safety car is in. Let's see, could be a Weavesy masterpiece. Wouldn't surprise me, the guy's got the pace. Oh! Pricey gets really close, and Weavesy gets a 5-second penalty for causing a severe collision. Of course, that 5 seconds will be added to his pit stop when he comes in. I don't know, did Pricey get that? Yeah, Pricey got it as well. And Dooley got one as well. And Kills. But we are off. We'll see about that stuff in the stewards later. But Weavesy has managed to stay ahead going into turn 2. Not much in the way of movement so far. Is that Shea going on the inside of Mini? No, it's not. Yes, we're so pretty much single file at the moment. No one managing to make moves. I've got no idea, Derby, mate, to be honest. They'd already passed the pits when the safety car came out, so he and Kachow were compromised in that regard, but Kachow has pitted and come back out in P15. Weavesy's got a battle on his hands here. We are seeing moves as Kachow gets himself around the outside of back marker. Waitsy's up next for him. There's a couple of penalties flying about now. That's going to be a big one, maybe come the end of the race. Just popped up. We'll wait and see what happens with those 5-second penalties, of course, because they could determine the result tonight, but might not be the end result. Once the stewards have had a look, we've got yellow flags in sector 1, and that might be Misha. Yeah, Misha's gone for a spin right on the finish line, and Jag's got himself past Jeeves up on the inside. And let's have a look. Jeeves coming back on the outside. He has the inside line for turn 5. Jag goes a bit wide, and Jeeves gets the move done. Can Jag come back at him on 6? No, he can't. Trunda's sniffing around the back, very interested as well. Just going to ball quickly with Pricey, as he's going to have... No, DRS not quite enabled just yet. Gotta be honest, the broadcast view on this track is pretty bad, isn't it? Mini-Me, Cat and Shea going back at it. Watch your front wings, boys. Here we go then. Is this where we see an overtake for the lead? Weavesy's exits on the off the last corner have been brilliant so far, but Pricey with DRS, and in the slipstream he can't get close enough, but he comes through 2 and 3 with a lovely line, takes the inside for turn 4. Oh, Weavesy manages to stay ahead. That's great driving. And Mini Meerkat's got past Wheelie. And Pricey does take the lead. Ah! But he's picking up quite a few niggly penalties. And they are going to be costly. As TT gets past CH Max, so he's up in a P8 with DRS. And TT of course is on the soft tyre, so I think we should expect a pit stop from him again. As Shea goes around the outside and Kachow follows him through, and that's 2 positions lost in 1 corner for Wheelie. That is really unfortunate. Backmarker's lost a couple as well. There's another position gone for Wheelie there as Waitsy goes around the outside. Try to get back on board. Can Duty get close enough to Weavesy? Nope. The Pricey not managing to drop him at the moment. Ooh, as TT's now looking up the inside of Trunders through turn 4. Can he do it through turn 5? Trunders goes deep, TT goes up the inside. It's a lovely move from TT at P7. Can Trunders fight it back? No, he can't. TT making a surge then on these soft tyres. Jack Kings is up next for him in P6. And Shea and Mini Meerkat are going to renew rivalries fairly soon. Kachow is lurking in the background as well. He wants to try and gain as many places as he can. Obviously he's got a championship to fight for. And no one is as of yet able to get close enough. Stu. Oh, Wheelie goes deep. And the Ferrari gets through. Will Quinn follow through as well. Wheelie's having a bit of a moment there on the exit of 15 as there's a move for P2. And it's because Weavesy's come in. So Weavesy finally makes his pit stop. So Duty's now up in the P2, and that promotes Kills to P3, but not for long because Jeeves has just made a move up in the inside and Jeeves goes P3. Can Kills fight it back into turn 2? No, he can't. So the Jeeves then onto the podium as things stand. And Trunders and Max are having a bit of a battle. The camera angles are terrible, I'm sorry. Max got the inside line through 4. Trunders sticking right with him. And takes it through turn 5. Can Max get it back at him with a switchback? They side by side as they approach turn 6. Max now with the inside line. Bit of a squeeze there from Trunders. Nearly contact. That's great driving from Max there to realise that he had to get out of that one. But a great move from Trunders, or defensive driving from Trunders. And Kachow managed to get past Shea as well, so Kachow's back up into the points. Mini Meerkat has a wobble. And Kachow will be looking to get this move done under DRS. Nice exit from Mini Meerkat. But he is going to be a sitting duck here as Kachow just sends it nice and easy before he's even got a break. And he's into 9th, 2.5 the gap now between himself and his teammate up in a P8. We've got yellow flags in sector 3. Is that back marker maybe? Yeah, back marker's gone for another spin on turn 14, so we had a great qualifying, but a tough race so far from back marker. 1.2 the gap now between 1 and 2, so Pricey's managed to create a big enough gap to Duty's out of the DRS range, but of course Pricey does have a lot of penalties, and Jeeves, look at that, not a single penalty so far. Remains to be seen what happens with those 5-second penalties for what happened under the safety car with the touch-in. But Jeeves is primed for a win at the moment, I think. TT managed to get past Jag Kings. He's now in a P5. What a drive from TT so far. Let's have a look. Where do we get on board? Waitsy's close to Shea. Stu's close as well. Well, we haven't been spoilt for action tonight, have we, guys? Wheelie and Quinn are going at it. And 2 McLarens. And there we go, look, Quinn, 6-lap old softs, and he's not really made any inroads on these soft tyres, so you've got to say that pit stop, as I said earlier, for me was a real mistake, as Wheelie looks like he's coming in for a stop. Yeah. As Waitsy gets past Shea into P11, and Kachow. So he didn't take long to get those 2.5 seconds down. Took him all of 1 lap, as Weavesy sets the fastest lap in the 34.6. Currently down in P17 though. So everybody's having a go trying to get past Mini Meerkat, and so far he's defending that point very well, holding on to it with everything he's got. And of course, the second I look at something else, Waitsy gets past, so Waitsy's now up into the points. Penalties are as such. Pricey, Duty, Weavesy and Kills, I believe, got 5 seconds for contact under the safety car. There's a move by the looks of things here for Kachow. DRS into turn 2, and that's P7. We've seen Trunders though do this already once tonight, but he hasn't got the speed to compete with Kachow there through 4, and he concedes the place. And Kills is closing the gap now to Jeeves in P3, so Kills fancies himself a podium as well. And Shea did get past Mini Meerkat, we missed that one. Excuse me. Yeah, Dob, absolutely. And to be honest with you, I think he knows that as well. He can see obviously the penalties the boys have got around him, So he just needs to keep this clean through the whole race. But of course, with the penalties and the safety car, certain things can be taken off, but even if they are, the gap's still not big enough. And we don't take off the corner cutting penalties, so as long as he can keep it clean and stay within that 6 seconds so far of pricing duty, he's going to take the win. So everything seems to have settled down a little bit now, and we've not seen too much in the way of overtakes. People stuck in DRS trains, but unfortunately for Duty, he doesn't quite have a DRS at the moment, and Duty says thank you very much and takes P2. Two Williams boys currently there in 1 and 2. When's the last time we've seen that in F1? Weavesy sets the fastest lap 1:33.8. Maybe Bottas and Massa at some point, but consistently would have been a long time ago. Shea gets past CH Max. Oh, and he's at a moment. Ooh, what's happened there? It's another safety car then. We caught that very late. I'm sure we'll hear all about it in a second. So there is another safety car. So here's now the dilemma for some of these boys out front. Do they come in and put on the softs, or do they take these mediums to the end? TT, I'm sure, will come in and fit another set of softs because he's got to come in anyway. Waitsy, maybe. No, he'll probably go to the end on those hards, but he might want to. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, right, so it's an oops, so that's Shea's fault then. It would not surprise me to see nobody other than TT come in here. Maybe Quinn as well. But yeah, Pricey has come in. Yeah, I'll invite you now. Right. So the top 7 all stay out. Kachau's managed to get himself back up in a P5 now because of those pit stops. Trunders is in a big P6, Minimicat P7, Pricey's come back out in 8th, and TT in 9th on fresh softs. So these boys could have a good, brilliant end to the race. Everybody else did come in, so that is interesting. The top 7 all on used mediums, and very old used mediums, and everybody else on fresh softs. So that's really worked out for Pricey and TT in particular, but Waitsy also, the fact that everybody else came in. Shay, welcome.
Hello.
Enlighten us.
Basically, C-Max and Waitsy were battling and I just waited to pounce, and then I didn't realise I was in overtake whilst going around the left-hander, and I lost it.
I see.
Otherwise I would have had them both. Mini Meerkat God has got to be the hardest guy to pass on the whole circuit.
His defensive
Oh,
driving's
God.
been incredible so far today, but he's just popped in chat. Why would you come in? There's going to be 5 laps left after the safety car, but I've got to be honest with you, mate. Your defensive driving has been great. However, it's going to have to be insane because you're going to have 10 cars all on soft tyres, fresh soft tyres, right behind you at the start of this race, the restart.
Yep. TT is flying the flag for the racing points tonight.
TT's been brilliant so far, to be honest with you.
Told you I should have had soft. I knew it. Wish I trusted my instinct. Although I probably still would have bottled it.
Yeah, everyone else has pens, of course they do, but some of those pens can be taken off. Don't forget that. But we'll wait and see how you do. You've had a good race so far. You might want to get yourself off AI before you get yourself a penalty, though.
I'm surprised Jeeves didn't go in.
Jeeves, no, I think Jeeves made the right choice, to be honest with you. He's got no penalties. P1. Guys behind him have all got pens, except obviously Jag. He's got track position. I think he wins this. Katron does, though. Had another good race tonight as well. Really good race on Monday, but he's had a good race tonight as well.
Waitsy seemed to have a bit of pace on those hard tyres as well, so he may be quick on these softs now.
Well, he was quick in quali. He went purple. He went purple in the first 2 sectors on one of his quali runs, but he obviously cut a corner. So, and one to keep an eye out for, obviously, it will be Weavesy, because he's currently down in P14. He's got no penalties himself as well, so he could still be on for quite a few points tonight, even though he may have made quite a blunder with his strategy call.
Yeah, I was shocked with that one.
Yeah, I think
they listening in whilst racing, and
I think it was unfortunate. They just got caught out by the fact that they'd already passed the pits and the safety car was already there waiting for them, and everybody else got the jump. It was one of those things. But obviously, then when Kachau came in, he probably should have come in as well, because it's worked out pretty well for Kachau.
Yeah.
So the safety car is in this lap. We will get 5 laps. And the Jeeves picks up a 5-second penalty, but I wonder whether Duty's picked up another 5 seconds there, and that would be for driving into the back of Jeeves as well, yeah, unless he's done a stupid brake check. But that's the second one Duty's picked up tonight.
Has Duty got damage? No.
Here we go then. Yeah, Jeeves is gone.
The midfield door, and Truders goes wide. Pricey's pouncing already.
Yeah, and that's the work of the soft tyre.
He's up to P7, Trundle's up next. Nothing really going on out the front. TT picks up a pen, Pricey passes Trundles on the inside. Oh, these broadcast cameras are atrocious.
Yeah, they're not very good, are they?
No.
So, 2 spots already for Pricey on the first lap of the restart. Kachau's up next for him. Kachau's now looking around the inside of Jag. Oh, has he overcooked it? Can Jag come back?
Jeeves have already got a second, and Pricey's made it through Jag as well, and Pricey's coming around the inside. Look at Kachau.
Lovely move.
And now this is going to be a tough job for the next 3 guys to defend Pricey on fresh softs.
Yeah. So,
yellow flags.
And then we got a VSC.
VSC.
Is that Max? He's lost his front wing, I think. I think CH Max has lost his front wing. Let's have a look. I don't know.
Jeeves is already out of DRS for duty, so.
Yeah, so it's a big first lap for him. Let's have a look at the penalties a minute, because I want to see. Yeah, Pricey can still win this race, you know.
Yeah. I was wondering if anyone would have. Oh, never mind, just end it. And Jag picks up a pen stupidly on the last corner.
Ah,
Price is about... Well, he is about to pounce. You got Duty's made up a lot of time on the VSC. Because Jeeves was 1.5 ahead.
yeah, TT's got himself past Mini Meerkat as well.
Duty picks up another pen.
Yeah, so Penn's really killing Duty tonight. Might find
Pricey
himself
right in the back
outside
of
of...
kills as well.
Yeah, I'm on board with that right now. The yellow flag's again in sector 1.
Price just needs to not be impatient. 4 laps to go.
The
Should be
problem,
okay.
the problem Pricey's got is, even though that 5 seconds probably gets taken off for Jeeves, he's still got to find 6 seconds as he looks on the outside of kills, and that's a nice and easy move. Pricey putting on a show for us tonight in this final stint.
His next victim. How's my teammate doing?
Waitsy's got past Mini Meerkat as well, and he's now under pressure from Weavesy, so as predicted, there's only 5 laps left, he said. There's only been 1 and you've already lost 4 positions.
Weavesy makes a move on the inside. Oh, and he spins!
Oh no, so that's
Weavesy's
Weavesy. Was that contact with Waitsy maybe?
No, he hit the curb and put his foot down a bit too early.
Oh, and that's Weavesy gone. Then we did mention turns 14, 15 were quite dreadful.
Yeah,
The corners of
Pricey right
death.
on the back of Duty Dench.
Yeah, and DRS has just been enabled. So Pricey with the DRS and the ERS activated. Duty goes defensive to the right hand side. He's going to have the inside line for turn 2. Ooh, and Duty overruns it then. Pricey just needs to be careful.
Yeah.
He's got the inside line through 4 and they touch. Duty looked like he was coming in at Pricey's lane there, to be honest with you. Stu retires as well, so we got another retirement in sector 1 and 3, so it must be roughly towards the, yes, on the start finish straight, so Stu's lost it.
What happens with the Jeeps? Does he let him through or do they battle to the end? As they are teammates.
Jeeves 110% does not let Pricey through. He needs to keep Pricey behind if he can, but within 6 seconds Pricey can absolutely win this race. It's absolutely crazy.
There's only 8 tenths in there. Pricey's got DRS now. TT's making a move on Trunders for P6. He's run out to ERS though on the inside. Gets it done. Ish.
Can Trunders come back? It's a lovely switch back from Trunders. And Trunders hasn't got any pens either. But
No, and Waitsy's on the inside of Jag. Is quite... Ooh. There's a lot of cars battling for that P6.
yeah, Trunders
Waitsy
currently...
for the drop now.
Trunders currently in the lead of the battle. TT right behind him with Will got DRS. Pricey though sets the fastest lap with 1:33.3 and he's within DRS range of his teammate. We got Kachow is winning this through pens though, surely. No, because the Jeeves' penalty may get taken off, as may Kills is.
Trunders also doesn't have a pen, don't forget as well. TT
Kills is out of it.
passes
Kills.
Trunders.
What's happened with Kills? Kills has dropped down. He's at a moment.
Pricey's
Yeah.
making the move.
There we go. Ooh, close racing. Price has got the inside line. Jeeves though defends it really well on the outside.
And these two are pulling away from the rest of the field though. It's going to be a tough job. Oh, Pricey has used a lot of his ERS though. Was Jeevesy? Oh, so's Jeeves. He gets a better exit than Pricey, so...
Yeah, and even with the DRS, Pricey can't get the move done. As Jag gets past Trunders and Backmarker's up in the P8, he's past Waitsy, so... Bit of a weird race for Dave tonight.
Yeah.
Mini
Chow's
Meerkat
also right in the back of Waitsy as well.
God currently down in P13, I really wish he hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
I thought Weavesy would have retired, but he's managed to keep the 4 wheels on the track. And here we go
He's
then.
not far away from a point either.
Pricey in the slipstream on the inside. And that's the lead of the Grand Prix.
Gets the job done. Yeah, Weebsy's also just gone into 10th. And he doesn't have a pen either, as we know, so he's recovered very well.
Yeah, he's going to jump back marker, he's going to jump Waitsy, he might even end up jumping TT and Duty, so there's quite a few points to be picked up for Weavesy tonight. Kachow on the back of Duty.
Could Trunders end up higher up? He
Well,
stays here 'cause he also has no pens.
Yeah, I think a top 5 is definitely on the cards for Trunders.
Got Dave on the back of Jag.
DRS.
Should be an easy move.
As Kachow does get past Duty as well. So I ended up missing both moves. These broadcast cameras are so bad, man.
Very good recovery from Kachow.
Yeah, he had some really hard luck. I do think Jeeves' 5 seconds will be removed. So if he wants to win the race, I think he's got to try and make a move on his last lap. For Pricey currently leads. Weavesy sets the fastest lap of the 33.3. Pricey's currently P1 and ahead of Jeeves. Kachow's too far back.
On the straight.
Yeah, he might get 2 in 1, yeah. No. Waitsy defends it though. Can he stick it up the inside of turn 4? No, it looks like Weavesy's already passed. Yes, he is.
TT's on the back of Duty now as well. Oh, I wish I went soft.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, you could have gone softs, but you wouldn't have foreseen the second safety car come in, so...
And it was me that caused the safety car anyway, innit? I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, see, so... You would have ended up pitting, you probably would have... Yeah, Weavesy then, yeah, gets past Trunders.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Weavesy could get into the top 5 here, 'cause since I've been in the box, I've seen TT pick up a fair few pens. I don't know what he was like before that.
There we go. Pricey crosses the line of P1. I do not think he'll stay there, because I do think Jeeves' penalty will be removed. Kachow provisionally second and Jeeves 3, TT currently 4th, but all the penalty. Wow, Weavesy!
Weavesy and Trunders 4th and 5th.
Wow.
Nicely done. Mini Meerkat in 9th as well, also didn't have a pen.
Brilliant.
Wheelie Bin gets a point on his debut.
Nice. So yeah, as all the penalties sort themselves out, as I said, I do think that penalty will be removed for Kachow. For Jeeves, sorry, so I do think he will be the race winner. It's just unfortunate he couldn't have had this moment on stream where he crosses the line in P1, but that it is. Provisionally then, Pricey, Kachow, Jeeves, Weavesy, that's massive. That's massive. I did say at the start that we say it every time, but penalties around here absolutely would cost someone, and it wouldn't surprise me if a penalty cost somebody the race win.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Russia. If you can keep your car on the actual track and not cut any corners, that's the amount of positions you can gain, and wait to see somehow gets driver of the day.
I object, Your Honour.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. Codemasters. Each to their own. Well, you could give driver of the day, to be fair. It's got to be to Pricey, I'd say.
I think, to be honest with you, I think I'd have to go Jeeves. He didn't have the best start. Didn't pick up a penalty, and for that I do think he will take the win once it goes to the stewards. But this is how it looks at the moment then. So Pricey takes the win, Kachow in second, a great recovery from him. The Jeeves P3, of course, maybe P1 once we have a look at those penalties. Him and Weavesy managed to keep their noses clean from corner cut penalties, which was incredible, as did Trunders in 5th, Jag 6th, TT 7th, Waitsy 8th, Minimaker God in 9th, and Wheelie Binner's debut picks up P10. Quinn comes home in 11th, Backmarker 12th, Duty 13th, Kills 14th, CH Max 15th, Pakigam, and Misha was a DNF, as was Stu, Shea, and Woods. And that's been the Russian Grand Prix. It's been pretty mental, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, if I had to go driver of the day, it could be Jeeves. Trunders though? Trunders? Let's give it a Trunders.
Let's give it Trunders.
Let's give it a Trunders. We'll see you next Wednesday for TUF2. We are at France. So yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.